Hello there and welcome to my garden. Oh, oops, actually, welcome to my nest, but it is looking a bit like a garden this afternoon. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I am literally having a great time, and it's time for me to stop just working and to share a little bit of what I'm up to. So, I have, I feel like I'm surrounded by flowers at the moment. I'm delighted to report that I found my, I found my snippet roll that went missing, and I'm delighted to have found that because I think I'm going to soon be able to put it to immediate use in what I'm doing. So, I suppose the focus of this afternoon session is just to show you that I continue to be inspired and work on the blossom. So this is actually the back page of the Flora book, I think is what it's called, that I shared before at the beginning of the blossom. There's my snippet roll, and here's a second block of the blossom quilt that's coming together. Oh, let's just get that under control. It's got a little butterfly, and I thought that might be nice to sit with us. This is where I'm up to on block 1. So if you haven't seen that, can't stop myself, love it. And here's block 2, which is completely different, but there will be fabrics that are in common. This one, fabric of the week from the local sofa. On this one, I better just make sure that you can actually, oh gosh, yeah, I was a bit tilty, is using the orange. I'll slow down and stop my excitement a little bit if I can. Deep breath, Kate. I shared that I'd started this little project apart from my little soft journals, where I've given myself 20 pages to just play around, inspired by Sarah's gone in, Sarah from Roxy Creations is going back to helping us with our stitches, and I think that's fantastic. And I thought, I love this fabric. I'm trying to wean myself off blanket, so what can I do when I watch the tennis? So it's already been fun for me to explore and to get different colors out and to, oh gosh, that was late last night, but you know, here's chain stitch and on the stripes of this piece. I don't think I've done a huge amount, but if you have seen that little video, I've given myself 20 pages. I couldn't do it over 100 days, and I actually can't even do one page. I have to do little bits of lots. And if you're a bit like me, that way you'll never get bored. And but in my hands, it's a lovely pile. So I'm looking for something to put that in, not a nest. I'm actually thinking of getting one of my little sewing baskets or boxes that needs to be recovered. So that's for next week. So this is where I'm up to, and I think I'll just get into stitching because I've been doing a lot of just yibber yabbering. What does K3M call it? Wittering. We don't use that word in Australia, but I do love it. We do talk about yapping sometimes. Okay, I have no plans. I'll take you through this. Oh, I should have. This is the this is the tapestry that was completely covered by masking tape. So what I've done, if I've split it, and I've actually started the blue one, but I can't find that to show you. So in keeping with the first blossom, I'm hoping to have a piece of needlework or tapestry or, you know, a centerpiece. And then I've just gone foraging like a florist, literally in my stash, looking for fabrics that I have flowers. So I'm branching out because there's some new fabrics here that I bought. This is old. This is obviously upcycled so far. This has been from the sewing basket. This is Rachel's, so I gave myself rules that there has to be a bit of Rachel's fabric everywhere. So I've threaded up some pink wool, and this is a really big rose, and I just want to get stitching it, but I haven't planned, so where will I go? Let's see if we can start in this patch and go on to the needlepoint. So I'm thinking about you and what you're up to. Weekend here. And I just actually feel like I've had a fantastic day because I have visitors coming tomorrow for a while, and I've been talking to you about getting things organized for so long, but there's nothing like a deadline this year. So I got energetic this morning. I can see the bed again in my studio, which means someone can sleep here. And I'm getting a system going with my fabrics. The beautiful Missy. Now, if you haven't, Missy from Missy Made This has got a new video out today, which is wonderful. She has a unique style. She goes to the green door, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous person. But Missy has been sharing this week too, that not on YouTube, but that she's been organising, and I love seeing what she does because mine is absolutely the opposite, but that's why we need others to inspire us. I look and go, come on, Kate, come on. So this is Floral wool, which is having, it's a tough ask to go through blanket and this is like a furnishing linen, I think. But it's going to give a nice texture to this little petal. I'm getting braver. I better just check as I say that. I don't know if I'm in the middle today because I've been moving everything around. And I suppose one of the new challenges, I want that actually to go. I'm going to thank you for people giving me hints about how not to stab myself with pins. And a lovely person shared about using glue, and I know Christine uses that as well, so I'm going to have a look. But of course, to tidy this part of the nest, I've had to bury all my my journaling supplies again, so we'll just live and see when that may happen. Okay, so I want to move this panel. Oh, so what I was saying was the beauty of this piece, I think, is it's my first time with a black background, and I chose this piece because it had a little bit of black on it as well. So I'm going to see if I can join this. Let's get this untwisted. Into here. So it's like this rose petal is going to be tucked into this needle point. Too tight, Kate. Oh gosh, That's right. Terry said that I take no prisoners, I yank, which is true then. I'll try and be more gentle, especially for the wool's sake. There we go. Let's go down under there. Keep doing that because I should pin it. Not much, but it's thick. I suppose the one thing I've been doing with this other project is using DMCs much more often, which has been fun. So I'm getting used to the strands and I'm not separating yet. I'm just using all 6 scissors. Here we go. I should say welcome to everyone who's new, and welcome back if you've been with me for a while. It seems like, yes, it's been a busy week and I've had such lovely comments about my work. Here I've got a random little scrap. It's actually, when I went foraging, it was sort of nice to have a different perspective. I thought, oh, I just want to have flowers that could go in my floral bouquet. So I think that's what the blossom is. It has been the evolution of a few projects now, in that I'm sort of learning all the time, and as a result of doing my little series inspired by Fleur's Untamed Thread, I'm also looking at the colours and realising that this one, this is sort of a warmish rose, but no, soft. See, I can't try and show you that I know it because I haven't got it. Right, I've just done some really obvious stitching there, and this is a little piece of that beautiful vintage. Oh, maybe it should hang down this way. I was liking the seam there, like that. No, it's more dangly this way. From Mary. So there we go. So it's an important weekend here in Australia. It's well, it depends on how you look at it. It's called Australia Day, and it sort of signifies, in my world, the end of the summer break, Christmas vacation. So there's a public holiday on Monday. And schools, oh, this year it's been a long holiday, but school children are getting ready, and I think parents are probably getting eager for kids to go back to school. Okay, so I've made that a little bit wonky just with that bit. So guess what? I'll probably put some of my favourite. Actually, I can stretch it out. It's just all the give on the bias. Okay, I was thinking of showing you. Have I got one of these open? I'm naughty. see? Oh, see, I can't even take the right thing off. I'll wind this on one of those plastic bits. Beautiful pink. So I've got 9 squares of the blossom, 9 blocks if you like. And then, yeah, I'm thinking this will be different to the Betty. It's already different in, I suppose I have more of a theme. Now, as always, please don't think I'm teaching you how to do this and thread paint. It's all, oh, see, look at that. Go to the gurus. Because I'm not one of those, and I don't want to be. I'm just, I suppose I'm expressing and healing and all of those things through my stitching at the moment. I mean, in terms of, do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of traditional stitches. So I'm just colouring in with wonky stitches. And I'm having to get used to this cotton that isn't variegated. But I sort of do it really thick. Oh, excuse me. And I'm not really worrying about the markings underneath. Okay. It is sort of surprising that there's no lawnmowers going right at the moment. They have been going all day because it's a beautiful summer's day here. Not too hot, but blue sky and sunshine. And that's run out there, so I'm going to stop that little bit. So texture-wise, got that, I've got that, and I'm just going to stand up for a minute because I was thinking that it still needs some bits. I brought down they're too tall, aren't they? Actually, why don't I get another block? And see, I've got all my spares here. Oh, there's the one. Okay. Why don't we just do something different? I can stretch my legs. I've got this appliqué that's been floating around to be used. I think it's too bright, too white. So as I do this, I just think, oh, we're out in the garden. Let's have a look at this. Now, there'll be thousands and thousands of books that have arrangements of flowers, but I've got this one up there today because look at, it's got every colour under the sun, including white. And I like the idea of that, and pink down there. So I'm doing nothing like it, but it helps me. I like this purple here. I think the other thing, everything in my head is interconnecting at the moment because, well, we can't wait for the next prompt in the volume 7 of Roxy's Creations. But it's also, I've been looking at, more flowers probably than I ever have. Maybe I should go and read a book about floral arrangements. But see, look, there's a white flower. This is an old pillowcase. And I haven't done blue tones yet with my fleur, so I'm a novice. But up here they've got blue and stronger colours together. This is really Kate warts and all, in that you can see no planning whatsoever. Let's do some separate ones. I'm going smaller because I don't think I've got much blue. I did bring this down. I bought this fabric, well, it's an old garment. I actually bought it when I was with Rachel. At our local sort of antique place before Christmas. So why don't we think about less of those bright hot pinks for the moment, and I sort of want to open Fleur's book right now, which I could. but this is just a temporary little play. It's too wide. I suppose this is why it's so much fun. Everything is fun when we do this world. I mean, I'm doing a very terrible cut over here because I don't want that whole... Look at that, it's pretty. That's a nicer shape. And maybe we could have that big flower there. Okay. Thank you. You've sort of inspired me to... How did I get to this block? Let's just play with how yellow goes. Up there. Okay, that's that one. I'll just lift it off. And come back to this one. And now I know what I want to do. I want to come up and play with this piece of Rachel's fabric. It's a yellow rose. You can see it's gone all a little bit curled up. And we'll just get rid of those harsh little edges there. Petal to petal. Okay, let's use this green from that lily to come down here, and then the green goes on there. Okay, need a pin. This is a lovely lemon wool, back to that. And I'm going to use the running stitch. Put it in place. Such a beautiful flower, that one. So in our stitchy world, it's quite an exciting week ahead. We've got, yes, the first prompt for our still life after working on the background. I can't wait for that. And it's the week that my January joy pouch, I'm going to show you it finished, and then we're going to work out how you're going to, yes, who it flies to. And then on the 1st of February, so Saturday, and I'm going to go Australian time, I'm going to share the winner of that and announce February. So that will be big in my world, and as I've shared quite over and over, I am so humbled by that people have made a January Joy pouch, but also to see the level of thought and care and beautiful stories behind it, because that's what I wanted, that it to be about the story and the reflection as you've stitched. So I'm almost feeling, yeah, mine ain't that good. It's not about that. Okay, we'll just use this bit of wool left on my needle to do a bit of filling in. Oh. This is working, everybody. The little bit of funny accidental, oh gosh, look, stuck to my fingers on my now I haven't showed you that. I've got this beautiful, I don't know how, I can't show you yet because I can't, it's not tidy enough. This little antique sewing box. Well, it's not that little, but it's got this handle, so it looks like a suitcase, but it all closes down. It's got sections, and it's really helping me because I can prop things up and still see out the window to the garden. And the extra benefit has been the accidental placement of my needle threader. Okay, there we go. So if you haven't seen this piece before, it's part of a bigger project called The Blossom, and it's my growth since the Betty. So I think I've got playlists. I'm not very good at all of that, but I'm hoping to learn better how to classify things. So there she is so far, and she will live somewhere in the same world as this one and 7 others. And I'm going to keep working on my snippets because, can you see, Kate and the 3D person that I am, I'm going to see that, can almost, yeah, you get the idea. So I'm showing how to make these. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that that's been helped you smile, I suppose, because it's meant to be fun and joy and all of those things on a weekend. Until next time, this is Kate in the Nest. Bye.